Chapter 1. Airport. Flight BA1432 to Edinburgh will be boarding from gate A26. Sam Aiken paused and glanced up at the yellow airport signage directing that the walk to gates A21 through A26 would take 10 minutes. Shit, he exclaimed under his breath. Sam's flight to Edinburgh was due to take off in 10 bloody minutes. He shouldered his heavy rucksack and sprinted through Terminal 2 at London Heathrow Airport, ducking and diving around fellow travellers. It was partly Sam's fault that he'd been delayed. Initially, it was by choosing the wrong queue and getting stuck in the security check line for 20 minutes, and then by attempting a conversation with a security guard and being given a thorough groping in response. If he hadn't been so stressed, Sam might actually have enjoyed the attention. Sam Aiken was over 6 feet tall and wore his sandy blonde hair to his shoulders. His boyish face, tanned by the Saudi Arabian desert winds, had sprouted a monstrous attempt at a beard. It looked ridiculous. It couldn't even be called a beard, being more scrub than forest. Sam had spent the past year in the Middle East, where the beard is a symbol of manhood and honour, so he'd grown it to try and fit in. It worked there, but back in the UK it just made him look a bit grubby. Sam was dressed in knee-length khaki shorts and an overwashed cranberry red t-shirt. His appearance was that of your average backpacker, so why security had signalled him out for extra attention, Sam didn't know. Maybe he should know better than to try and crack jokes with security officials, especially when they had his balls in their hands. "Nice wand. Watch where you're sticking that thing. I might like it," Sam joked nervously in a soft English accent. The very well-built alpha security guard waving the metal detector wand over his body glared suspiciously at him. Sam arched his brows and grinned, hoping to inspire an illicit smile from the man. But instead, the security guard pulled him aside and got his friend to observe as he gave Sam a thorough feel-up. He wished he'd kept his mouth shut. That 30-minute delay left Sam on a knife edge. As he ran through the featureless, white airport corridors towards gate A26, Sam wasn't sure whether he would make the flight. His mind raced with the snowball effect of that possible future event. All of his father's well-made plans would be shot to shit, and he would be the reason. In the doghouse and only back in the UK an hour. Sam turned into a wide-open plan lounge. Out of nowhere, another traveller suddenly appeared cutting across Sam's path, dragging a black wheeled suitcase. Sam couldn't stop himself from tripping. He fell forwards and then halted in midair. The broad masculine hand of the traveller was gripping his bare forearm to prevent the fall. He pulled Sam to right himself. The two men glared at one another. "Jesus Christ! Watch what you're doing with that thing!" Sam exclaimed, furious. "You watch where you're going, Egypt," the stranger retorted in a posh Edinburgh brogue. The Scotsman rushed off, dragging his suitcase, and Sam continued to run on to the correct gate, fretting internally about what idiots people can be. When Sam arrived minutes later, he saw a throng of passengers milling around, and on glancing at the info board he read there was a delay of 10 minutes. He breathed a deep sigh of relief. Sam unhooked his rucksack and found a wall to slide down. He searched in the front pocket of his pack, drew out his phone and made a call. "Hi, this is Samuel Aiken. I have a 1:30 p.m. pickup from Edinburgh Airport. Well, I just wanted to let you know my flight's delayed by 10 minutes. Great. See you then." Sam ended the call and glanced down at his left forearm. He saw the outline of red grip marks. He absently rubbed the imprints left by the Scotsman with the wheeled black case, unable to deny that being touched so roughly had made warmth flood into his gut. Declan Ramsey was relieved his flight had been delayed for 10 minutes. He would at least get a chance to sit for a moment and catch his breath. The morning had been a disaster. Declan had decided to take the car that morning and got stuck in traffic on the way to Heathrow Airport. No surprise there. Who takes a car through London when they know full well traffic would be a stop-start nightmare? Declan scolded himself for his stupidity. His head just wasn't in the game these days. His brother's impending wedding had made Declan feel peculiar. Of course he was happy for Oliver, but the wedding only served to highlight Declan's own failure at being 32 and still single. A cloud of doom descended with the thought of being stuck for a whole week with his